Let's see how many people join us. All right, I see some people join us. Hey, Derek, Jim, Keith, let us know in the chat, please, where you joining us from. Stacy, team, good to see you all. See William is joining us. Let's just wait another minute or two to let everyone in, and we'll start in a bit, guys. So see Adam is joining, Barrington. If you're just joining us, let us know in the chat if you can, where you're from, that'll be great. And let me just check something. Jen and Tim here in London. Cool. How's London right now? Are you still in a lockdown there? See, we have Adam, Al, Barrington, Derek, Jim, Keith, Stacy, another team, and William. Lockdown. Wow. Oh, wow. Yep. Same here where I'm at. All right. I'll just give it another minute or two. Let us know also if you can, maybe if you want to share with us kind of like what did you invest in the past? If it's businesses, real estate, stock market. It'll be great if we can make this call kind of like a bit more engaged versus just me and James talking to ourselves. Well, I think we can have another minute and then we can get started. James, we don't need to wait for too long.
Okay.
Let's see how we go. So you want to try to share your screen? Let's see that everything goes well, and then just I'll just say a quick introduction for everyone. If you be invested in real estate and small business. Okay, cool, Adam, awesome stuff. So just a quick intro if you don't, if it's the first time you're seeing me, my name is Moran. Pober. I'm the CEO and founder of Acquisitions.com. We're working with James, who's about to close a deal in Utah, and he's going to share with you everything you need to know today. And we will share with you a great opportunity to invest in the deal. And if the deal sounds like something you want to explore, I'll put a link in the chat. At any point, you can go to acquisitions.com/invest, put your details in there, and we'll get back to you at the end of the call to figure out if and how we can work together. So yeah, on that note, James, feel free to take it and introduce yourself. And I'm excited to go to hear the presentation as well.
Thank you. I hope you can see. Can you see the picture that I have on the screen right now?
Yep.
Called the RV.
We're good.
This is an overhead view. This doesn't take in the whole park, but this was the best overhead view that I actually have. So this is up in Utah, and we'll have more information for people that want additional information. First of all, before I start talking about the park, let's talk about a problem. Many families want a vacation without hotel stays and airplanes. Problem one, and Moran, I'm having a little bit of trouble. Let me just see if I can move something here. Bear with me, I'm trying to move it so I can see my slides. Problem one is traveling to and from the destination can be tiring. Problem two, finding clean, uncrowded accommodations can be challenging. Problem three, the cost of airplane tickets and hotel rooms continues to rise. So our answer to that is RV parks. Traveling in an RV eliminates the need for airplane travel and hotel stays. Solution one is families actually enjoy riding in the RVs together. Solution two, in an RV, families bring their own accommodations and kitchens with them. So they can sleep in their own beds, they can bring all of their own accommodations. Solution three, vacationing in an RV is cost effective and allows for larger families, saving an average of 40% over traditional accommodations. Traction, campers and RV sales have increased by 30% in the last 5 years. And what we're seeing here is a humongous increase in Las Vegas. We've got 2 new, Camper World and something else that have moved in here, and even RVs being sold in front of the casinos out here. This is the biggest trend that's come along in years, and that will affect vacationing. This RV park sits on 20 acres, has 88 RV spaces, 1 log cabin, 2 overnight cabins. We're building 10 cabins next to those, has common areas with laundry, showers, convenience store, event center, RV and boat storage. It's close to lakes. It's close to a trail system called the Paiute Trail System for ATV riders. It's about 2,200 miles of developed trail running through the mountains and the canyon. There's an event center. And we also have river canoeing right across the street from this park, which you also can't see from this picture. Competitive advantages: modern motorhomes and RVs are much larger than previous models, and all of the spaces in this park are large enough to accommodate these larger units. And the spaces, as you notice from the picture, are pull through. So this eliminates the need to back into the space. RV park revenue model: RVs rent out the same spaces over and over year after year. RV parks have minimal upkeep and maintenance needs. RV parks need very few employees. RV parks create customer loyalty and repeat business. Our target market is families and outdoor enthusiasts. Target market 1 is families on RV trips or vacations. Target market 2, baby boomers or retired couples traveling by RV. And by continuing the existing marketing on this park, we're expecting to maintain a 95% occupancy. Capital needed: we're seeking $250,000 to complete our $2.6 million acquisition. The funds will be needed during the improvements to the park. We're prepared to pay interest at 10% APR until the park is refinanced and investment funds are repaid. The park will be refinanced after improvements are completed, and a buyout will be offered after 24 months. Let's talk about our team. All of the day-to-day will be run by our team for the first 2 seasons, and then we'll actually have a camp manager in place who will be trained during that time. We'll also be handling the construction of the additional 10 cabins during this time. Our company president is Tonya McCandless. She handles everything to do with the financials of our business operations. William McCandless handles the management of the actual business. And then, of course, my name is James Owens. I handle acquisition and system development for the company. Collectively, we have over 50 years experience, and we've run very large companies up to 50 or 60 employees, and including in the service space, we've run 24-hour businesses as well. So there's really nothing in business or real estate that we haven't come in contact with over the years in some capacity. So we'll be handling this business like it's our baby for the first 2 years, and with the projected numbers, the value of the park will double during that time. Future roadmap: our vision is to acquire and improve RV parks in USA and to create fantastic opportunities for investors like you. And I know that some of you may have questions. Moran, if you want to take over on the Q&A, I can't see that from my end.
Yeah,
but I am here for any questions that anyone has. Okay.
Awesome. Yeah, so we got a question. First one: how seasonal is the park?
It is seasonal. It opens in April and closes in October.
Awesome. Yeah, everyone else, let us know if you have any questions. I think this is a great opportunity if you're looking right now at the market, if you're comparing this to investing in the stock market, which, oh man, I think it's just a matter of time before we do for correction. So that's how I look at an investment like that. James mentioned the investment. You'll basically be able to get 10% coupon plus an equity kick, which we can talk about later after the call. So if you are interested in exploring this, just go to acquisitions.com/invest. I'll put the link again in the chat, and it's pretty much first come, first serve. I'll just make sure it's here, and based on that, obviously we can determine kind of like what's the minimum amount that will make sense here. There's another question, James. What is the revenue per space per annum?
$40.
$40. Cool. Sweet. Anyone else got any questions? Let us know. You know, we don't have to get this to make this call longer than it needs to be. I think the deal is pretty straightforward. I think it's a great opportunity. What is the NOI, James?
300,000
per cabin. 300,000. Then there's a question from team. Revenue per cabin, annual revenue EBITDA. I don't know if you mentioned it in the slides. If you have those numbers,
right
perhaps.
Now, the cabins and the RV spaces are not separated on that, but it is currently it's clearing about 300,000, but we'll add another 200 to that. We're also going to add ATV rentals so that people can rent those to go up into the canyons. So between those two additions, which I do have a pro forma if somebody would like to get further into that shows the expansion, but the NOI will double within 2 years.
Cool. Awesome stuff. Any other questions, anyone? So just remember, if you're interested in the deal and you want to join in as an investor, as a partner, and to create a great deal, just go to acquisitions.com/invest and we'll be in touch. I don't know if you have any other notes on your end, James.
I don't think I have anything else to add, but we do have a pro forma and executive summary and so forth. So if somebody has additional interest, we can communicate that through email. So they can look at the specific layout and everything like that and see what the expansion plans are and so forth.
Awesome. Okay, I see a few more questions came. What is the equivalent kick for investors? So for investors, team, you're going to get 10% coupon. And I don't know if, I think William is around as well. William, I don't know if you want to unmute yourself and maybe share a little bit from the investor side.
Sure. Hi, everyone. This is William. So yes, as part of the deal, there will be a 10% equity kicker upon exit on top of the 10% annual coupon.
Yeah. Thank you for that. And yeah, if you want to, like I said, if you're interested in the deal, just go to acquisitions.com/invest, put your details, and we'll be in touch with you to talk more details. Okay, I see a message from Adam. I invested in Spencer's deal, which still hasn't closed. How is this different from his deal, and what is the timeline for this deal? So it's just a different business, obviously, and that's a deal that James is leading. I don't know if you have a timeline for. Yes, you do actually, James. I remember you told me. When is it the timeline to close the deal?
We're going to close the middle of February. Yes, and then we'll be reopening the park at the beginning of April. So that'll give me a month and a half to start bringing materials and so forth to the site for the additional construction project.
Awesome.
I do have one other thing to add, Moran. I appreciate the fact that you're opening these businesses up to those of us in the group who can invest. There's a big difference between being able to passively invest in a solid business and having to go manage that business yourself. So this is fantastic.
Yeah, and then I just see another question. It wasn't clear if the management team had operated in RV parks before.
Yes. Yes, we have a lot of experience in RV and mobile home park as well. So this one doesn't have mobile homes, but that's there are some similarities to the layouts.
Awesome. And Adam is asking, where does James source the main funding? It's seller financing, from my understanding. Or you want to add something on that, James? Maybe.
Oh, that's correct. We negotiated a seller financing mortgage on this. The sellers built this park 13 years ago. What you can't see from the pictures is the RV park is kind of like a city, but everything is underground. So all of the septic systems and wells and everything that you can't see, this park has no it needs nothing from the grid except electricity. It's completely sufficient every other way. It has 4 wells that supply all of the water, and it's fantastic clean water. And then all the sewer is handled also by septic. So there's no city sewer, there's no city water, which are usually big expenses on an RV park. But this one just happens to be in exactly the right place.
Will you be adding RV pitches in the development uplift?
Yes, we will. And this is also a very common motorcycle route for people that drive through Utah. So we're going to have 5 RVs that are available for renters. If people ride in on their Harleys, they can stay in one of our RVs as long as they'd like to, and then ride back out. So
awesome.
And all of that is covered in the pro forma that we have. It's all covered in the additional information.
Mm-hmm. See, Michael, I know a lot about the sector. Is there both 30 and 50 amp electrical hookups?
There are, but we do have 50 available for all of the spaces, and we have overflow as well.
Mm-hmm. Adam is asking, what's the minimum investment? We didn't really pick a number yet. I don't know if you have a number in mind, James, but it's pretty much, Adam, it's going to be first come, first serve, and then it depends on, like in the end of the day, obviously we ideally want to work with less investors, right? So I think it really depends on who are going to be the investors, and then based on that, we'll make sure that we, I guess, create the allocations based on that. But like I said, if you're interested, guys, just go to acquisitions.com/invest. Let's see what kind of, like, this is just an introduction call. We want to see what kind of interest we're getting, and then based on that, we'll just have one-on-one calls with you, probably sometimes next week, and figure out what's the best thing to do here. We are traveling in a Class C RV right now in Florida. Cool, Michael, good stuff.
Wonderful.
That's cool. Nice.
Some of the only good weather there is in the United States right now.
Then I see a question in the chat. Would the security of the 10% coupon be preferred structure above the common? Basically second to get paid after the senior lender seller finance. William, maybe you want to answer that? Would the security of the 10% coupon be a preferred structure above the common?
It's preferred after debt, prior to common equity.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Any other questions, anyone? Either way, we're going to send the recording to anyone who registered for the webinar. So more people are going to watch this. So just a quick last reminder, go to acquisitions.com/invest. I'll put it again in the chat. Yeah, put your details in there, just your name, your email, your phone number, how much you're looking to invest, and we'll be in touch with you. Cool. Any last thoughts, notes, James or William?
No, again, thank you, Moran, for opening this up to people. I think what you're doing is fantastic.
No worries. I'm excited. I think you have an amazing deal, and I think it's an amazing opportunity for investors. So, yes. All right, guys, last time, go to acquisitions.com/invest, and we'll be in touch with you soon. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, James. Thank you, William, and have a great rest of your day, evening, whatever is it for you there.
Thank you, everyone.
Take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.